3 steps to Share Shakeology. It is part of Beachbody's whole concept of the first 30. I've also integrated the first 30 into this training as well, so that you are on pace with that. So what you're going to do is you open up that document. You can print it, or it is a live document, so you can just start typing right there on your computer as we go through this step, okay? But I want to do this together as a group today, and we're going to spend the next 10, 15 minutes or so working on this. If I don't give you enough time to answer each of these questions, then please feel free. You can go back and you can, you can go back and you can finish this later. But this is a step that I think if you're old school like me, you've been in for a while, then maybe you haven't done this. I think it's a really great tool. So I want to go through this because I think this is going to help newer coaches really get started and get off the ground. But I also think it's going to help us to simplify the process of inviting and sharing about Shakeology. So here we go. The first part under number 1A, it says focus on nutrition. Good nutrition is for everyone. It's critical for good health, to feel great and get results. So number 1, describe how you feel when you have poor nutrition, right? Just describe a couple things. There we go. You can just write that out, type it out. And they give examples. Sluggish, tired, cravings. Honestly, those are me. Then the second part is, how do you feel when you're using Shakeology? What has changed for you, right? And they give examples: more energy, better results, less cravings, happier. If you just want to circle those things, that's good. One for me was mental clarity. Moving down to number 2. The most effective way to share Shakeology with others is through your own experience. So please review the section Sharing Shakeology's Do's and Don'ts on the other side of this document to help you articulate your story. So we'll just cover this a little bit. So it says the Sharing Shakeology Do's and Don'ts. Let's find that part. Okay, so that's toward the bottom. Green light. Share your experience with Shakeology daily. Yes. Encourage using multiple flavors to help avoid flavor fatigue. Absolutely. And then last thing is share the 30-day money-back guarantee. That one's huge, you guys. You tell people, use it for 30 days. If you don't feel different, if you don't feel better, if you don't think that you've gotten good results, send the empty bag back. You get 100% of your money back, which doesn't happen if you buy it on eBay. Just throwing it out there. And by the way, I get that a lot. I'm going to cover that real quick. I get that a lot where people are like, oh, I'm going to get it on eBay. I had two people within a 30-day time period that purchased it on eBay that were victims of hack. So eBay is not a super secure site, not a super secure way of purchasing. Also, stuff that's sold on eBay can be, it could be not really Shakeology. It can be expired. It can be a lot of things. Okay. So I'm just saying, those are the things when somebody says, oh, I can buy it cheaper on eBay, I just let them know we don't get the coach support. However, I do invite them to be a free customer of mine because I still want to support them. Even if they purchase it on eBay, that's cool. Lots of top success stories that you hear from coaches who are in the top ranks are like, I didn't know how it worked, so I bought P90X on eBay, right? They just don't know. And a lot of times when people buy programs that way, they're only getting like 1 or 2 workouts. So I'm just throwing it out there. It's usually not the complete, or it's expired, or eBay's not secure, guys. So I don't recommend shopping there personally. Red light, don't make claims that Shakeology treats or cures any disease or any other medical conditions. You guys have probably seen my video about how it's cured my IBS. Now I do put up that there is a disclaimer, like Beachbody does not claim this because they can't really claim it, but I'm going to be posting some videos on our Facebook group that are pretty awesome. So legally they can't claim it, but we do fight a ton of diseases with this. And then don't refer to Shakeology as a protein shake, because it's not, guys. It's actually kind of low on the protein end. Most protein shakes are really higher. This is a meal replacement. It is a full nutrition shake. And the last one is don't try to be a scientist or a doctor, because you're not. Just talk about what works for you. All right, so number 2. Tell your Shakeology story. So we're going back to that working document. And I know I'm going quick. It's just because I don't want to take up too much of your time. I want to get through this document. So there is a saying that facts tell, but stories sell. Totally. You can go on and you can post about all the cool ingredients that are in Shakeology, but nobody cares. What they care about is how it's changed your life. Okay? So your personal experience matters to people. It's totally important, you guys. So Shakeology is more than just facts. It's literally like, how has it helped you? How has it helped your mom? You know, I have a story about my dog, how literally it kept her cancer away for 3 years until she was able to pass peacefully. Super old, my doggy. Want you to think about your experience so far. So write that out. What has your experience been with Shakeology? Maybe it's not a weight loss experience. Maybe it's just like, oh, I feel so much better on the days that I drink it. Or my blood sugars have come down, XYZ. Nobody is going to say, you can't claim that. When it's your personal story, they're not going to say that to you. All right, the second part is my favorite recipe. So write your favorite recipes. If you have more than one flavor that you drink, write that out. What are your favorite recipes? Here, I'll track on the document here too, so you know which one we're on. All right, 2B, what Shakeology does. So what we're going to do is we are going to go to the flip side again. It says review the 5 things Shakeology does for my body. This part's kind of in the middle here. And it says 5 key things that Shakeology does for the body. Number 1, clinically shown to help you lose weight. So that is a claim that they can make, okay? Number 2, it helps reduce cravings. Number 3, it supports healthy blood sugar levels, which obviously helps with diabetes and prediabetes. Number 4, supports nutrition absorption and healthy digestion. And then number 5, it helps support lean muscle. Those are the 5 things. So in this, so those are a few key points that you can help, write with others. But I do think that it helps for you to write those out because it's going to help to put them in your brain. So go ahead and write those 5 things there. Or you can just pick 2 or 3 that are like really true for you that you know that you could speak on. If it hasn't helped you lose weight, then maybe that's not one that you want to talk about, but you can say can help you lose weight. If it has helped you reduce your cravings, absolutely, etc. All right, C, let's go down to C, the benefits of Shakeology. So now you're going to review the key benefits of Shakeology using Shakeology regularly. So that's at the top. I don't know why they put this kind of in the in a weird order, but that's okay. Key benefits of using Shakeology regularly. Let me find it. Let me make sure. Yep. So it's actually in the middle here. Key benefits of using Shakeology regularly. So the practical benefits, of course, it's easy. It's convenient. Perfect portion. It's delicious, right? And every batch is thoroughly tested for safety and nutrient potency, which I'm going to post a couple videos that I recorded from the Success Club trip from Carl and Isabel. And they, one of the things that we get a lot is, why is Shakeology so expensive? We get that question a lot. And the reason that we get that question a lot, or the reason that it is so expensive, hold on a second, you guys, I'm sorry. Hold on one second. Okay. All right, everything's under control. I'm sorry about that. The reason that one of the reasons that it is so expensive, and it's going to be explained really well in those videos, is that it is tested on every single level. They're literally getting ingredients from all over the world. They have to test those ingredients. They have to break them down into a powder form and test them again. They have to put everything together and test it again. They need to make sure that there's no GMOs. They need to make sure that there's no chemicals. They need to make sure that the processing of it isn't stripping it of its nutrients, but it's actually keeping the whole food properties. So it is tested and tested and tested and tested and tested and tested. That stuff takes money, okay? That's why it's a premium shake, but that's why it is the best for your body. Other companies out there who are, if it's cheaper, it's not the quality. If it's cheaper, it's not quality. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So let's go on to nutritional benefits now. Nutritional benefits, of course, it's an easy source of dense nutrition, super easy, right? Most people don't get that type of nutrition throughout their day. It's powerful ingredients, no artificial colors, flavors, sweeteners, or preservatives. Then finally, we have the results benefits. It supports the healthy weight loss. It maintains your weight loss results, and it avoids that yo-yo dieting. And then it's a simple way to stay committed to a healthier lifestyle. Have you ever forgotten to drink your shake for a day or two or three or four? I don't think I've ever gone more than 2 days without drinking it, maybe like traveling or something, like 2 days in a row. But man, it really throws me out of whack. I'm like, why am I so tired? Why do I want to eat chocolate? Why do I want everything in sight? Like, what is wrong with me? Why am I so cranky? You know, I'm not going to the bathroom. I feel totally bloated. All this stuff, it just throws me out of whack. So it's just a really, really simple way to stay committed to a healthier lifestyle. Not only that, but it really helps you have energy and want to do something healthy and want to eat healthy things. So that's just another way of, you know, just keeps your benefits. So that's under C. I want you now to pick just a few points from each section and describe how you'll share with others why they're important to you. Okay? So I'm going to give you a minute to do that. Just pick a couple things from each section. So some from the practical benefits, some from the nutritional benefits, and some from the results benefits. All right, 10 more seconds. Okay, so let's pop down to the next. Let me close my alerts here. See those alerts? These are people who are on Shakeology HD. So I'm like, contact this person. Do they want to upgrade to be a coach? Because their next order is going to go through and I can't seem to close it. Okay, well, everybody, there we go. Now it's closed. So what I do, this is something that I do. I go in, like check my orders, and then I notice like when that person's next Shakeology order is going to go through. If they've been on Shakeology for 2 months in a row, then what I do is I reach out to them and I'm like, hey, did you know that you could get a discount? Because a lot of times they don't know. Do you know if there's an earning opportunity here? But I just try to start a dialogue with them and just let them know, you know, you can do this if you want. So yeah, that's what I do. So put those little alerts in my phone. I go, okay, in 3 weeks, I'm going to contact this person before their next order goes through. Okay, so let's see, use Shakeology tools. And this is a live document. So when we get down to these videos, I believe these are clickable links. We're about to find out. Coach Online Office, you log in and it goes into these sections. So I'll just quickly show that. Oh, I don't think I have it open anymore. Let's see. I don't have it open anymore. My Coach Online Office. So we'll just skip that part. But it's pretty easy. You log in your Coach Online Office, then you go into marketing tools, then product tools. You can find some marketing things that you can use there. I do recommend on social media, I don't put a ton of, you know, I've told you guys before about the 80-20 rule. So if you're posting 5 times a day on social, only 1 of those should be anything about your Beachbody business. So I highly recommend not like creating your banner as your Facebook. You know, you are what people will connect to, not the products, right? You are not Beachbody. You are not Shakeology. You are not Pio. You are you. And that is just a simple extension of who you are, okay? So I want to be really clear about that. Make sure that you are branding who you are and not branding that you are you with Beachbody, because that's not going to last. And 10 years from now, what if you decide to do something else? What if when you've completely branded yourself to this? You know, I always laugh when I drive by businesses and say there's this I'm just going to give an example. There's a business on we'll say Valencia Street, and then they've named their business Valencia Cleaners. Okay, well, what happens if you move, right? Then you totally lose your branding. So you don't want to do that. You know, you don't want to use, you know, Main Street such and such if you put yourself on Main Street. You know, you brand who you are. That way, no matter what you do, your tribe, your people, your followers are always going to follow who you are. Not, you know, they can get P90X from anywhere, but what makes you special, right? So that's just my 2 cents there. But they do have some really cool like pictures and stuff. So if you want to throw pictures in your videos, or if you want to put a picture up every now and again on a post, fabulous. The other thing is that's the Coach mobile login, and then the desktop login is the Coach online office, sales and marketing, then product tools. Here are some videos that you can share. These are clickable. What is Shakeology and why do I drink it? So right in I won't play the video, but I'm going to show you. Look, you click the document if it's downloaded, yep, and it's going to pull up a video, right? So this is another question I get all the time. What videos should I be sharing? Okay, about Shakeology. Do you have any recommendations for videos I should be sharing about Shakeology? Yeah, they're right here in the training. And it's also under, I believe we even have a video called How to Use the Video Library. And so there's some examples there too. So that's that one. Let's see, we've got a couple other ones, a couple other videos here. Tony Horton checks out Shakeology. This one's awesome. I'll just show you. Super awesome, because he goes through a cart full of items and how much it would actually cost you to recreate your own Shakeology. So it's pretty cool. And then they're like, oh, would you like to pay this amount, or do you want just this bag for $130? And people are like, oh, of course, yes, I'll take the bag for $130. Thank you. It's a funny video. I like that one. We got 2 more on here. Let's see. The breakthrough, that's the one I always use. Right? So if people ask me how expensive Shakeology, or why is Shakeology so expensive, a lot of times I'll use the Tony Horton one, checking out the Shakeology. And then the breakthrough one, I'll use that as well. And then the last one is Shakeology is Key to Weight Loss, which would be a great one if somebody wants to, of course, lose weight. I saw something pop up in the chat. Okay. Oh, here's your disclaimer, guys. So if you do say, hey guys, you know, this is the official disclaimer here. If you yourself have been able to come off of blood pressure medications, etc., just add this to your post to the bottom. Not evaluated, or it's not intended to use as, you know, to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent. Just to keep yourself, you know what I mean? Keep your nose clean. That's what I always say. Keep your nose clean. You don't want to get in trouble from compliance. I've had like 3 coaches this year, somewhere in my downline, got the boot, kicked out. Their Beachbody accounts completely canceled. They're never allowed to be a coach again because they were doing things that are against policies and procedures. So they really crack down on stuff like this, you guys. So just, you know, I don't know of anybody who's gotten kicked out for making a false claim or anything like that. But just, you know, keep your nose clean. That's what I always like to say. All right.